Tyler here with TT Productions, and I'm bringing you a review of WWE 2K23. I got the Icon Edition, which granted me 3-day early access, and also included the pre-order bonus pack, the season pass, so I get all the downloadable content packs as they come out, the Ruthless Aggression pack, the 3-day early access, that Icon Edition pack, and the Deluxe Edition bonus pack. Got all the characters unlocked because of the Icon Edition, which is great, like your Andre the Giants, Roddy Pipers, Macho Man, Randy Savage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, all those beautiful people. Also, check it out. One thing I really dig is when you do like one-on-one and stuff, you actually have what is now War Games. So anybody who used to watch WCW and love that, you got the two rings side by side and a steel cage going around it. Super duper sick. Also, my favorite mode happens to be the My GM mode. And what they added, if you're familiar with 2K22, is some really, really cool stuff. You can actually have up to 4 different My GMs, and look at all the extra people you have now. You've got Mick Foley as a GM, Eric Bischoff, Kurt Angle, Tyler Breeze, and Xavier Woods, on top of Stephanie McMahon, Adam Pearce, and the Sonya Deville, like in 2K22. The other thing I really loved about this is, I'm going to open up mine real quick. They got these cool things called, what's the name of it? It's like the, not a shock up, or a shake up or something like that, or shook up. And at the end, or after your PLEs or pay-per-views, you get these cool bonus, you get to pick like a gold, bronze, or silver level bonus, which applies to either the week or season or instantaneously, and it's really neat. Cool thing about booking your shows is, right, not only can you do your world title, correct, like you could in 2022, you can also do your women's world title, as well as a men's title, which I guess would be similar to the U.S. title. So you got 2 guys' titles now. Let's go. And you also have your tag team titles. So these guys have Rock, yep, and then Rock and the Undertaker. Also, the cool thing about one-on-one matches in 2K22, you can only do normal, tables, Extreme Rules, TLC, Hell in a Cell, and Hell in a Cell. Now you got the option to do Steel Cage, Backstage Brawl, Falls Count Anywhere, Submission, Iron Man, or Last Man Standing in My GM mode. What? And for tag team, again, you got aside from Up to Hell in a Cell, you got Steel Cage and Tornado Tag, and they added, let's go, Triple Threat Match and Fatal 4-Ways. Again, they go above like just Hell in a Cell. They go to Steel Cage, and Falls Count Anywhere. Same thing with the Fatal 4-Ways. The one thing I did notice is, like with the Triple Threat Match, right now it doesn't appear you can put the title on the line for some reason. It doesn't make sense. But either way, for all the other ones, you can put the title on line. Super cool. Logistics, your managed roster and power cards are all very similar to last year. I like the season tab and the home tab now added to the GM mode, which allows you to check your journals, so what obligations you have for your various superstars, as well as your commissioner goal and your Hall of Fame progress. You'll notice there it says Season 1. This, as far as I know, in WWE 2K22, after you did your 25-week season or whatever, that was it. Now it looks like after that first season's done, boop, starts Season 2. So you can just keep competing with the same roster. So let's go, Buffalo. All right, going to back out of there quick. Last thing I want to do here is, well, let's see. You also have the Showcase, which is where you're going to play as John Cena throughout his iconic moments. I'm sorry, you actually play as John Cena's opponent in all these iconic moments throughout his career. So you can play, you'll be Rob Van Dam, and as you're replaying that match, it'll cut to certain actual footage of the different spots that were done, and then go back to the in-game play. So That's really neat as well. And then you got My Rise, where you can be, uh, let's see here. Either what are the two options? You can do My Rise to Legacy, right? So it says your aunt is beloved WWE legend, a Hall of Famer. Will you leverage your family legacy to rise to the top, or look to chart your own path in WWE? And then you have the Lock, right? Same deal. You're the next big thing, future world champion. So you get to embark on that journey. You also have the Universe and My Faction, and then Creations, which looks cool so far. Online actually seems to be up and running well. This is version, if you look down at the bottom right hand corner, 1.03. So they did a couple updates so far. The leaderboard right now looks like we've got a leader with 181 total wins. So last, I'm just going to get into a little footage real quick. Not going to play long, but just enough to give you an idea of what you're looking at. Let's go. Oh, wait. One-on-one. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just do normal rules right now. All right, SummerSlam, I like it. All right, who are we gonna be? We'll do John Cena, since he is the main character, or the guy on the cover. Let's put him against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh yeah, let's put a title match. Let's title match it. I'm gonna do the championship. Again, these are all unlocked because. Well, let's do the. These are unlocked because I got the Icon Edition. WC World Heavyweight. Let's just do that. Cool. Gonna give you guys a little bit of end game footage, and then we'll call it a day. I have the entrances on. Similar to WWE 2K22. They didn't change a whole lot with the entrances as far as I can see. One thing I did like was, I think, in my opinion, the graphics do look a hair better. Also, you can see behind, they got this like shallow depth of field, so the crowd is like blurred out the further they get away from the camera, which kind of gives it a more cinematic effect, right? Also, what was really neat is it looks like the characters kind of reply well for the post-match cutscenes. For example, when I was Hollywood Hogan and he won the men's title from, I forget who it was, but in the My GM. And so when the ref brought in the title, Hollywood Hogan grabs it and then just like tosses the ref through the ropes out of the ring, just like a total heel. So I thought it seemed like really realistic. For like how Hogan would handle that situation. Also, what was really cool, now it looks like Cena can pick up Stone Cold Steve Austin and throw him over the ring there, no big deal. But I did play a match of Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Andre the Giant. And despite every single time I tried to do that move where I picked him up into like the powerbomb hold above my head, Stone Cold could not do it. And it wasn't like Andre the Giant was reversing it. I just think the game is that realistic that they have it set. They have it set to where he can't pick up somebody that's way bigger than him. Also, you'll notice. Did I hit it? No, I didn't. But the reversals are just like the same as last year, where you're hitting circle. I'm sorry, you're hitting triangle to do the reversal. And I'll show you guys how the pinning is a little bit different as well. Oh, also it was cool, Stone Cold against Andre the Giant. I kept trying to like run at him and clothesline him, and Stone Cold, I guess, wasn't big enough. At least with Andre having a lot of stamina left, that you didn't have enough. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Darn it! It's hard to concentrate here with these announcers going in the background for me. But he didn't have enough, or he still had too much energy where I couldn't get him down with the clothesline. So I'm guessing, later in the match when he's more winded, lower stamina, you would be able to get this person down. Also, I'm going to show you guys how to get a pin here real quick.
Saw it coming, taking advantage. Inverted atomic
Let's see if he gets me down or I get him down. I'll do it next.
Left by the turnbuckles.
Also, looks like you can interact with a lot of the, a lot of the arena, as far as you can for Hell in a Cell matches. Just like in 2K22, you can throw somebody through the cell. You can get on top of the cell. Then you can throw them off the cell into the announcer's table. You can do different, whether it's pile drivers or different. Oh, Stunner! Here's a pin. Here's a pin.
Cannot keep Cena down.
Oh, I missed it! But you have to hit up on the right analog stick as it's going back and forth. That's surprising. Every match I've played before this, nobody got pinned after one finisher. It took more than that. But here I was talking while trying to do it, not focusing. But man, what an awesome game. What an absolutely awesome game. I think everybody will love it. Again, man, I love WWE 2K19, WWE 2K20. Maybe wanted to vomit in my mouth. Got WWE 2K22. Wow, love that again. I'm like, oh, cool. It's like back to 219 roots, but a little better. And here we are with WWE 2K23. And I got to say, it was worth the price of admission. It's better than WWE 2K22. Graphics are a little bit better, at least on the PS5. Runs smooth, especially for just dropping or being a couple days pre-release. Online stuff working, all the DLC content's working, and man, I love all the extras they added in the My GM mode, all the arenas, the War Games format, Backstage Brawl is great. You can interact with all those things backstage. I think you guys will really, really, really enjoy it. So if you happen to get it after watching this video, please comment below. Let me know what you thought. Man, I can tell I'm going to be grinding on this for a minute. So thanks everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to TT Productions. I'll bring you some more just single videos of individual matches, like the Backstage Brawl, like the War Games, like the Hell in a Cell, like the Steel Cage, so you get a taste of what they look like. Thanks again for watching. Sincerely appreciate it. Until next time, keep on keeping on.